right, I had to let that song finish. So, good morning. I don't know if there's actually anyone watching. It says there's one viewer. I don't know if anyone's actually watching. But anyway, so yeah, we're about to get started. I will get into the spiel about what Extra Life is, why it is that I'm doing Extra Life, but I'm going to wait about an hour to do that. For now, I'm just going to be getting started. Today, I get to play some Horizon Forbidden West on PC because it came out yesterday. I got a chance to test it out a little bit on the Steam Deck last night, and with FSR turned on, you can get a good 30 frames per second, but I hate using FSR. I really don't like using it, but it was the only way I could get it to be a consistent 30. And initially I was like, okay, why is this game only running at... I mean, you're not keeping 30 because it was on PS4, but then I realized, because it's a port of the PS5 version. That would be why, because the Steam Deck is much weaker than the PS5. But anyway, now I'm going to be checking this game out on PC, which I'm really looking forward to. I have my DualSense controller plugged in so that I can actually check out these special DualSense features. Oh, it looks like there's a little update there. And, I'm definitely curious to see what it's like, because to me, at least when I tried out DualSense for Ratchet and Clank, it just felt kind of gimmicky, and I ended up playing most of the game on Steam Deck versus playing it on PC, but that was largely just because I was also out of town, so I didn't bring my PC with me. I just brought my Steam Deck, and it worked out great. Anyway, enough talking. It's time to play. And I have not messed with the settings at all, so I'm just going to see what it's like by default. Yeah. Oh, of course. I forgot to update my GPU drivers. I better actually do that real quick. Stop. Yeah, we'll do that, because I'd really rather not have that be an issue when I am doing that. So there'll probably be a brief flash on the screen while this is updating. I guess while I'm waiting for that to do its thing, I can go ahead and I'll just chat for a little bit. So I guess I'll give kind of like a brief overview of why it is that I do Extra Life while we're waiting for these drivers to install. And once again, you may see the screen flash black when it updates things. That'll just be very brief. But Extra Life is a charity that's near and dear to my heart. Of course, for those who don't know me, I am a father of 3 kids. My oldest being 8, my middle son being 6, turning 7 this year, and my daughter being 5. And my kids have been such a special part of my life, and all 3 of my kids were born in Alaska, where we lived for a long time, and I just can't imagine what it would be like to go through having a kid who gets cancer. My nephew, actually, about 11 years ago, had gotten cancer when he was 4 years old. And I know it was a really rough time for him, for my sister and her husband, and all of the siblings. And one of the things that they did a lot was they were working with Children's Miracle Network. Now, I don't know if Extra Life was necessarily something that had any sort of involvement, but I know that the kinds of things that Extra Life does, providing funds to these hospitals, whether it's to help purchase equipment or to help with costs for families, to help give kids like some joy and some just some help in going through all this. It's huge. And my nephew today he's turning 15 in about a little under 2 months. Yeah, it's actually just a little over a month. He turns 15 years old, and he survived. The kid was I mean, he's very stubborn, and so he was not ready to give up, and I'm so glad he wasn't, because he's a great kid, and um, it's a joy to see that kind of thing happen. And I know that if I was ever in a situation where one of my kids was sick, I would be very appreciative of something like this. My oldest son, when he was born, he was very jaundiced. He